it's hot out there. You
I
can
know.
feel it, yeah.
It's so hot. You can feel it as soon as you step out the door. Now, most of those watches and warnings we were talking about all weekend have lifted, but as you can see, some portions of Southern California still really feeling that heat today. So excessive heat warning still in effect for the deserts. That's going to be sticking around through Thursday, so that heat is not going anywhere anytime soon. And then we have this small patch still under a heat advisory just along the I-5 corridor. So even though you might not be under a heat watch or warning today, keep in mind it is still really warm out there. LAX, you can see blue skies, hazy conditions though already coming in those upper 70s. So when we take a look at those temperatures, it's hot outside. Palm Springs 102, Lancaster, Palmdale still coming in the 90s this morning. Santa Clarita, Van Nuys in the 80s out there today. Burbank in the 80s as well. Woodland Hills already at 90 degrees. So LA, Orange County, we're talking about the 80s today. Valley's Inland Empire coming in the 90s, still just shy of that triple-digit market though. Beaches, look at this, 80 degrees, and then the deserts, we are talking about those triple digits once again. So the heat is here, and it's sticking around for a while. We'll break it all down in the full forecast. But for now, Giovanna, I'll toss it back to you.
Okay, Shayla, thank you. LA Mayor Karen Bass calling for beefed up security at synagogues across the city. This after yesterday's violent clashes outside a Pico Robertson synagogue. Eyewitness News reporter Monica de Anda joins us live from Pico Robertson with the latest. Monica.
Giovanna, the Adas Torah rabbi tells us that he feels that targeted protests happened here at their synagogue because they had a pre-planned event set for yesterday. That's when all that chaos unfolded. He says he calls that violence, a provocation, and a violation. Violence erupting Sunday between pro-Palestinian protesters and counter-protesters just outside the Adas Torah synagogue on Pico Boulevard.
People were scared to come in. People prevented to come in. We had to sneak our members inside for prayers. Protesting like that is really a violation of a holy space.
Some heated verbal confrontations escalating to physical fights.
As soon as I came, someone gave me a straight to the nose. I had no problem. I just kept them there for like a minute because I fell straight to the ground.
LAPD was on scene in riot gear, trying to restore order. Police now investigating 2 reported batteries and say 1 person was arrested for possession of a prohibited item, a spiked flag. A much quieter scene this morning, with worshipers still coming to terms with what took place.
This is a synagogue, and I'm here this morning to pray to my God, not to advocate for my personal political beliefs. So I guess I feel as a Jew a little bit insulted that they chose to share their beliefs at a synagogue as opposed to more of like a political base.
President Biden releasing this statement saying, quote, "I'm appalled by the scenes outside of Adas Torah synagogue in Los Angeles. Intimidating Jewish congregants is dangerous, unconscionable, anti-Semitic, and un-American. Americans have a right to peaceful protest, but blocking access to a house of worship and engaging in violence is never acceptable." The rabbi of the synagogue with this message to protesters.
Coming into a very predominant Jewish community and protesting in front of a synagogue is not the right place to give out your message. You know, it's different between protesting in the federal building and between coming in here. It clearly feels like a provocation and a violation.
LA Mayor Karen Bass also speaking out about this, saying that Los Angeles will not be a place for anti-Semitism and violence. She is set to meet today with LA Police Chief to talk about extra patrols here and how they can make residents in this area and across Los Angeles feel safe. Reporting in the Pico Robertson community, Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And Monica, how was the synagogue dealing with security following yesterday's protests? What are they doing?
Well, Giovanna, I just found out that typically they only have security here during worship hours, but because of the violence that took place yesterday, they've hired security now 24/7. You can see that security guard here behind me, and he's just keeping guard, making sure that everyone feels safe to come into the synagogue and worship. Of course, they plan to have him here for the next few days, but tell us that there's a possibility they'll keep him here even longer. Back to you.
Monica de Anda, thank you for that report. And we have breaking news to get to in Compton, where a bus has collided with a car. We have Scott Reif live over the scene in Air 7. Scott.
Yeah, Giovanna, really bad accident here. Violent collision. Look how badly the passenger car was damaged in this accident with a Metro bus. It happened at the intersection of Rosecrans and San Pedro here in Compton. We understand 5 passengers in total, 4 patients, I should say, and the 4 are critical, going to Harbor General Hospital. We believe everyone is from the passenger car, possibly 1 minor from the bus. This intersection is going to be shut down for some time. They're investigating. It's unclear really exactly what happened, but boy, once again, you can see how hard that vehicle was hit, the passenger car, how much damage to it. They had to extricate the patients. They are out. They're en route to Harbor General. Once again, 4 in critical condition at this time. Giovanna?
Scott, thank you. Today marks 2 years since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, ending the constitutional right to abortion. A nationwide walkout for women's reproductive rights is taking place today, with local groups gathering in downtown L.A. in the next hour. Meantime, in San Bernardino, U.S. Representative Pete Aguilar held an event outside the Planned Parenthood San Bernardino Health Center. Aguilar is calling for action to defend reproductive freedom across the nation.
In the last 2 years, extremists on the right have made clear that they are not done at stopping Roe. We cannot idly stand by and continue as they chip away at the fundamental rights that Americans have. And we will continue at